President Muhammadu Buhari has lamented the loss of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru, and others who died in a plane crash last Friday, at a time the country is battling with security challenges. According to the president, the tragic incident will compound Nigeria's security woes. Buhari said this on Monday when he received a delegation from the Nigeria Governors Forum at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, who were there to offer their condolences following the plane crash that killed Attahiru and 10 other military officers. The governors include the chairman of the NGF and Ekiti State Governor Dr. Kayode Fayemi and the chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC National Caretaker Committee and Yobe State Governor Mimala Boni, according to Vanguard. Buhari said, "This is a situation that only God knows when it will happen, and it happened at a time when the security situation in the country is a fundamental issue, and to lose choice officers has increased our problem, but we know that we are in for, and we will continue to work hard and pray hard so that God will give us the power to appreciate and apply ourselves to the problem. The people who elected us, they know the promises we made within the time, the circumstances which we find ourselves. We will keep trying and continue to do our best." Fayemi described the death of the officers as a blow. Added, "We have read your statement and this delegation of governors considers it a duty as part of our obligation as your representatives to commiserate with you over the loss of your gallant officers. We know it is an event that has touched you. When we mentioned the necessity for a change of services, you were determined to get the best set of people. You gave your assurance and the military was beginning to feel the impact. We know that it is a major blow and you are unrelenting in your commitment to ensure peace and security in our country. It's unfortunate the losses we have suffered. We only pray God gives both the families and the country the fortitude to bear the loss. Pray that God gives our country greater resolve to continue on the path that the late Chief of Army Staff told. For us, we must defeat banditry, insurgency, and criminality by mouth. That is the mandate you gave them. This should not lead to any retreat or surrender on our parts. As you have promised, we know that our country will do everything to ensure that the administration will lead to take care of the families of the departed officers. It is an indication of how protected the active officers would be." Wahala. So Buhari is telling us that there's going to be problem. We are in for what we never bargained for. Of course, nobody envisaged that. Maybe that was why the former Chief of Army Staff, Buratai, was saying that Nigeria would have been proud of Attahiru if not because of the sudden death that just occurred. Well, they know what they are doing. God knows everything. But I don't think it has to take them another time to be able to swing in. We know the efforts at which the federal government and the Nigerian military are putting up, especially in the southeast. And people have been saying, if you devote such energy to where the problem is, it would have been better. Of course, the man was alive when we saw the Boko Haram. They were going from town to town. What were they doing? Sharing food. Nobody accused them. Even the governor of the state, what was this man's name? The Babagana Zulu. I could remember two or three occasions that the Boko Haram challenged him, and they almost lost their lives, and that's of his entourage. But at some point, he now said, "You know what? There's no point. Anytime we see all this Boko Haram, just let them go their way. We go our way. They know where they are, and they don't even go near them. They don't, as it is now, they don't even, the soldiers or the Nigerian army don't even go after the Boko Haram at all. The reverse is the case. Not until when we are hearing about a ISWAP or ISWAP, they call them. Then they say they have killed a Shekau, because those ones used to take the fight. Yes, they used to take the fight down to the doorstep of the military. That is to tell you how bad it is. And for the fact that Buhari does not take time to, he doesn't take time to make decision. It takes its time. It takes his time so well. So maybe that is why he's saying there's going to be a problem, because before he could change the service chiefs, when people were telling him to change service chiefs, it took him time. So now, whatever they are going to do now is going to be maybe an impromptu thing. Well, nevertheless, to me, I don't think maybe the man would have done anything outside the presidency or outside Buhari or the cabas what wants him to do. I don't think so. I don't think so. They're just even saying the only painful aspect of it is that is the man losing his life, and the family and the friends that he left behind. But as far as the job, I was not even I didn't really have any hope that maybe they have what it takes, or what himself has to, what he has to make sure that the country or the issue of insurgency will be a thing of the past, because the former chief of army staff Burataya said it's going to take another 20 years. So what are we talking about? They know what they are doing. But the painful aspect is not because of Boko Haram, because they were not doing anything. As far as I was concerned, they were not doing anything. The only painful aspect of it is that the man just lost his life. That's it. And the family, the wife, you know, I so much, it's a very, very painful thing. That is the most important thing. The man losing his life, and the family left behind is so painful. That is more worrisome than all this their Boko Haram, because to me, they were not serious about it. So Buhari is saying that there's a problem since this man has gone. So he knows what he's talking about. Well, Buhari government has ruined Nigeria into two. It has worsened your father problem animal. Okay, this one is saying something else. Until people in power stand to give authority to the right people, nemesis won't stop falling on them. May God help Nigeria and its people. Things are really growing worse every day. How was their death worsening our problems? Were they in charge in the securities of the past 6 years or of your ruling? Well, unfortunately, okay, the West are comforting, sir, to know that the death of the chief of army staff, instead of making us have a stronger resolve to overcome our problems, has rendered us helpless. This is not a leadership at all. Buhari is suffering from dementia. How would he expect comforting and courageous remark from him? Buhari, okay, this one is giving him a serious course here. Buhari, come out and swear that you know nothing about their death. Yes, Baba, if he was alive, what happened in Benue would not have happened. You are the next. Okay, if he was alive, what's happened in Benue? Okay, who's Buhari and where did he come from? But that Buhari didn't come to his chief of army staff's burial, and now you are saying that Buhari said criminals devilish and wickedness in government. Shame to all of you. You are saying Buhari said, Buhari this, Buhari that. Buhari is painful to Buhari, and yes, he didn't attend this whatever. So they know what they are doing. All these are just talks here and there, but we know that they don't have anything to offer.